Charles Huff rocking the old school Hal Greer basketball uni on a day when they unveiled a Hal Greer statue. We'll show it to you on homecoming here, live from Huntington, West Virginia. Marshall and Old Dominion trying to snap 3-game losing skids.
Especially since he went viral with the big fake reverse on the kickoff return, which took him 97 yards. So he can do it on special teams. He certainly can do it offensively, running it and catching it. I love the way that he can just slice through the defensive line, has tremendous feet. Love his footwork. And for a guy that's 201 pounds, this is just over 200 pounds, runs with a lot of power as well.
Throughout the afternoon, as Old Dominion is set to kick it away to open this football game. And a line drive kick going to be taken on a hop. And Marshall will start close to the 25-yard line, and here we go. Rasheen Ali is the running back right behind Wells. Takes the shotgun snap, little toss. Ali, first thing going through his head, hang on to the football after losing 2 last week.
Quarterback of that offensive line, special player there.
Wells fakes the handoff. Looking deep, checks it down. Ali makes the catch, makes a man miss, and picks up the first down.
It's the guy that can get sideline to sideline.
Another play fake and another completion for another first down. Marshall off to a good start offensively. That's Corey Gamage on the reception.
Well, I've noticed right away with just the way this offense is functioning, you see the quick throw. Again, we talk about taking things off the plate mentally between the quarterback and the receivers. And the other thing, when you see Ali out there, the ball carriers, they're making the first guy miss. So tackling is important for Old Dominion early on.
Wells over the middle, again to Gamage. They're getting him involved early. Last week really didn't show up against Middle Tennessee until it was late. Ryan Henry making the stop.
You know, it'll be interesting to see when Old Dominion's defense does roll out their man coverage. So far, the passing situations, a lot of zone coverage. They're picking it up easily, finding those windows for those easy throws.
On second down, Wells, that might go down as a run for Xavier Gaines. A backwards pass and another first down for the Herd at the 40-yard line.
Well, they're getting a lot of different guys involved in the offense right now. It's the fake up the middle to Sheldon Evans, and it's a quick throw to the outside. So they're really keeping.
It was Stone Scarcelli. Only has a couple of catches this season, but is a deep threat. Ali dancing through the hole and then twisted down close to the 20-yard line, pickup of 8.
Well, this is the thing that I love to see. Watch this. Watch that little cut that he likes to make. See that footwork? That footwork is so pure. There's no thought to it. I thought in that 3-by-1 set, that's where you needed to go. They brought a late safety over the top off the sideline to kind of take care of that.
No gain on first down. DJ Mack. So both teams have had a big play wiped out due to a penalty. Mack intercepted. It's Corey McCoy. McCoy to the 35 and looking for the edge. He gets it. And Corey McCoy is down at the 5.
Well, what a tremendous athletic jump and interception for Corey McCoy. The transfer from McNeese State. He sat back in that zone. He saw Coots coming across the field. And because of his responsibilities, no reason to chase. Just put your body in the right position. Good things are going to happen. Corey McCoy with his first interception as a Marshall Thundering Herd defense.
See if they get filtered through to us as the game rolls on. 1st and 10 from the 20, and Wells hands it off to Ali. He's got 5.
I mean, an A-gap run, you pick up 5 yards. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Has hit from 46. This one from 42 for the first score of the game. And he got it.
Right down the middle.
And this is a returnable kick for Stone Smart at the 5-yard line. Cut down before he gets to the 20. Big fist pump there and a nice play by Ethan Payne, the running back. Just 1 for 5 to start this game. And look at a tackle by Abraham Beauplan. Just wrapped him up, hog-tied him. Old Dominion with a 7-3 lead, and it's a 3rd and 7 for Marshall to start the second. Wells to Gamage, pitch and catch. And Gamage with a little yak as well to the 45.
Penalties have just been atrocious for both teams.
Rasheen Ali runs through a big hole and vaults close to the first down at the 46-yard line. They'll mark it at the 47, pickup of 8.
I mean, he's just always getting positive yardage. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's 7 or 8 yards like on that play, but even when they hand the ball off, he'll find a way to pick up 1 or 2.
And he does once more. First down. Now you might be looking at, I don't know, maybe a 10-yard play to just make it an easier field goal attempt. Watson won't even get a yard. Thrown down by Abraham Beauplan. He has been active.
Well, like I said, Beauplan was the man that caused that intentional grounding, and there he is on a design draw play. We talk about as defenders all the time on 3rd long situations, get ready for screens and draws. So a smart play there by Beauplan to force a longer field goal.
Yeah, Chris, earlier today, Marshall unveiled a statue honoring alum and NBA Hall of Famer Hal Greer. Joining us now is Mrs. Greer of Navy. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being here. What were the emotions like for you seeing a sculpture of your husband in his hometown?
Right. Oh, this is great. It's hard to hear you.
No, it's okay. In every sense, your husband was a trailblazer.
Oh, okay.
He broke down racial barriers in this state and for the university. What do you think he'd want his legacy to be remembered for most?
There were photographed pictures of Hal. I just saw it last week at all this time. And Hal was sitting in the center, and the teammates were all on either side. And what he said was, they asked him questions about being black and first, and he said that all you have to do is start a conversation. And when you start a conversation with someone, nobody knows who's what. I thought that was a good idea. During those years, to make a statement out of it so quickly. I was impressed. I just saw it yesterday. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What do you think his reaction would be if he saw this big statue of himself on this campus, knowing everything that he persevered?
Tears would come. He would never be able to believe it. He said, "What did I do? I just played basketball." He was very casual, and I just think he would truly appreciate it, because we have everything in our house, all the walls with basketball, but with Marshall. We walk around with Marshall T-shirts. We really into the team. It's almost like it happened yesterday. So.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. This is an amazing honor for you and your family. We really do appreciate
we're happy
it.
To be this fat. We are so excited. I can't even tell you.
Good. It is so well deserved. Thank you, Mrs. Greer.
All righty.
Fumbles from the running back core. They also had a punt blocked. Wells complete. And fighting his way to the 30-yard line is Devin Miller. It's the 4th catch of the season for the tight end.
Well, and what a catch by Miller. Did you see that catch? He was full stride, just stuck his left hand out behind him.
Not even 100 yards of offense for a team that averages 530. Wells zings that one complete to Jaden Harrison.
Well, what a nice job there by Grant Wells, too, to understand how that bunch set, that he was going to get Jaden Harrison to sit down in that tight little window. He threw a bullet for another first down.
Both plays on this drive for 10 yards. Rasheen Ali picks up 6. Tackle by Terry Jones. 13 plays of 40-plus yards this season. That's number 2 in the country. Sheldon Evans hops through for a first down. On first down, Wells, beautifully done to Willie Johnson. Give him 9.
Those outside stop routes have been perfect.
Mark it back 1 yard. It's only a pickup of 8, but Grant Wells picks up the first down with his feet. Trying to hold Marshall to a field goal attempt here on 3rd and 10. 10th play of the drive. Wells completes it. Xavier Gaines trying to get it with his feet. He will.
Well, Gaines was just sort of the outlet on that pass. He wasn't exactly the primary receiver. He was looking deep to short. He knew he had to make a decision quickly. He sees Gaines just wide open in the...
Shane Chuchi from 22 yards, made from 42 in the first quarter. And the left-footed kicker puts that one right through.
I am 37 years old.
35.
Wait a minute, back up. Am I 37? Yeah, 37, sorry.
37.
I grew up in Denton, Maryland.
I think it was down south somewhere. Alabama? Somewhere like that. Maryland. Haven't spent much time with them. It's only been like half a year.
My alma mater is Hampton University.
Oh, I know I've seen that picture of him. I don't know where it's from. Oh, Hampton.
How you gonna finish?
Close the gap. Close the gap? Might be rat poison, honestly. You've been saying that a lot lately.
Right. My favorite movie is A Beautiful Mind.
Favorite movie?
They won't get that one.
I'm gonna say Old School.
No shot.
Beautiful Mind.
Joining us is a coach that needs no introduction. Bobby Pruitt, the winningest head coach in Marshall school history. Coach, from a national championship to 2 undefeated seasons, is there an accomplishment that stands above the rest?
Just the whole thing that happened here is a dream come true. I went to school here, graduated here. My wife was in school here with me, and I got married while I was a freshman, had 2 kids. So just my dream was to come back here and be the head ball coach. And 33 years after I graduated, I got their opportunity, so I didn't want to blow it.
You were certainly living the dream and took this university to unprecedented heights. You told me that you had offers from other schools, but you decided to stay here. Why?
Well, it's my dream. I mean, I love West Virginia. I love Marshall University. I love Huntington. And we had some nice opportunities, but at my age, I was 56 and 57 years old, and got back where I wanted to be, and it was my dream, so why not stay here? A little money wasn't worth it.
What has this weekend been like for you to see your players and to take a trip down memory lane?
Oh, I really had some great players and great coaches, and we owe it all to the community. We started the We Are Marshall thing, and we played as a unit and loved as a unit and won as a unit, so it was just a great event.
Well, we appreciate you joining us. Let's see if Marshall can turn things around in the second half.
We'll get it going. Thank you.
Communicate, express your frustration, hope they fix it.
10th penalty for 75 yards. Mack in trouble and taken down in the backfield. Eli Neal, the first man through.
Well, it's Eli Neal, who I pointed out as I showed that long run during halftime, and it's Eli Neal who's the guy that makes the first play from scrimmage here in the second half. He's a downhill type of player, and if he can just stay downhill, obviously with gap integrity, he can make plays like that all day.
Marshall's been great in the third quarter this season, outscoring opponents 38-6. The defense hasn't given up a single point in the third quarter yet. Mack in trouble again, just has to heave that one near the seats. Pressure from Owen Porter. Longest play of the game for Marshall, just 16 yards. Free rusher up the middle because they set up the screen for Ahmed. He's real close to a first down. In fact, they might give it to him. Take the handoff to Ali. Out in the flat, Shadid Ahmed spinning his way for the first down. A couple of first down grabs on this drive for Shadid Ahmed.
Well, and I think that if you're a Marshall fan, you're sort of watching all this extra secondary effort and you're just kind of holding your breath. We talk about all the times they put the ball on the ground, and usually it's in these times where the ball carrier is just fighting for extra yards, and you can see right there, Corey Jackson, 41, was really trying to attack that ball as he was stretching out to pick up some extra yards.
Wells, nice throw. Corey Gamage, the catch into ODU territory.
Well, that was beautiful. It was both receivers in sync with one another, and then it was just Gamage on the outside that breaks it off. That ball was out of Wells' hand before he even made his break. Perfectly timed, great execution.
24-yarder, biggest play from scrimmage so far. Ali inside the 40-yard line. Now Wells over the middle, complete, and it's Devin Miller once again, his second catch of the game. CBS Sports Network on Facebook. Watch. If you're watching on a mobile device, just swipe right to get rid of the comments. It's a handoff on 1st and 10 to Elijah Davis, who loses 2.
And purposefully threw that thing away.
Fans making some noise on 3rd down. Mack under pressure, and down he goes. Elijah Alston.
And it's the redshirt freshman Austin coming off of the edge. You're going to see him just come right barreling around. And if you're looking for a spark on this Marshall team, don't always look for the offense to bring the energy. This defense, who's been fairly quiet this whole game, is
of the international kickers by ProKicker.com. Wells again to Devin Miller. 3 catches coming into this game, 3 catches in this game.
But had the weight of Ryan Henry and of Devin Miller. You'll see Henry jump on the back, and then he comes and makes a hard hit, but he had all that momentum.
Watson comes out after picking up the 1st down. Elijah Davis back in at running back for Old Dominion. They've rushed for 129 yards so far. Deep drop, deep throw, smart, incomplete. Coverage from Micah Abraham.
Yeah, great job by Abraham just to time up that pass breakup. He's in great position. The last thing you want to do is inadvertently get your hands on the receiver when you don't need to. Takes that inside hand perfectly. Baseball tries to catch that. The worst thing you can do too as defenders is a swipe at those balls. You need to practice just stabbing at the ball much like a baseball player would trying to catch something.
And again, you see Marshall has yet to give up a point in the 3rd. And they blow that play up in the backfield. Elijah Davis taken down by Legs.
Boy, Legs is just the unblocked man on the line of scrimmage. I think they are hoping to fool him. Here he is right there. They are hoping to fool him with the action, but there was no fooling Legs on that one.
3rd down and 13. They can pick up a 1st down at the 2. Pressure up the middle. Mack throws it up for grabs. It's picked off. Stephen Gilmore. This one.
Well, again, I say you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz, and there's the pressure from Owen Porter up front. And we saw this earlier. If you're going to scramble, try to get outside the tackle box if you're just going to throw it away, but then just don't close your eyes in this situation and chuck the ball in the air. You would rather, in that situation...
Started 3 games back in 2019. And they're going to let him throw it. How about that? Didn't get much. A hit from Charlie Gray. 3rd down and 9. Play fake. Mack under pressure. He goes down. The ball comes out. Old Dominion is on it. And it was ruled a fumble on the field. Sam Burton screaming through for Marshall.
Well, you're going to see the pressure come off the top of your screen. And again, this time, Sam Burton forces the issue, and thankfully, if you're Old Dominion, was that knee down?
Ooh, I think
that was a fumble.
I think it was. So
Message was play with confidence. You alluded to that. Maybe he could do it on this drive.
thank you, Justin. Big one here. Starts it off with a completion to Rasheen Ali, who stays upright and gets to the 30.
Not actually got into a flow and a groove. Maybe they can do that on this drive.
Ali waits for the hole to open. Picks up the first down to the 35-yard line. But they just haven't been able to hit the big ones yet today. That'll work. Jaden Harrison for 8. Playbook wide open on 2nd and 2. It's a handoff, and Ali runs through the hole, tried to tiptoe his way around the corner. He'll mark it at the 46.
Well, there was just a hat on a hat, even on the outside with the receiver. You're going to see all the downfield blocking. When you get all those green jerseys on top of the white jersey, good things are going to happen when you have a back like Rasheen Ali.
He takes a breather. Sheldon Evans, the running back. Wells calling the play at the line. Ticking to 9 minutes. Evans through a big hole to the 40-yard line. That offensive line starting to open things up. So Old Dominion ball, 7:42 to go, and a 10-6 lead. Blake Watson back to the line of scrimmage.
You've got a bracket up top. I would not look to the number 1 receiver up top.
They hand it off to Watson, and he gets rocked by Corey McCoy. That was 2-on-2 crime right there.
Well, it's the right call in that situation. They've gone man-to-man before in previous situations. Again, they get that extra blocker on the wind back, but this time it doesn't work because they're just in zone. All they had to do was shuffle across. The defenders just stay home, stay right where they need to be, and that's why you see the result. So breakdown and protection up front against a 3-man rush.
Over the middle, complete. Xavier Gaines. Set up a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, Gaines, I think if you had this one back, don't try to go to the outside again. Just cut that up. There was a small crease. You need every positive yard that you can get.
All 3 timeouts still on the table for Marshall as we hit the 2-minute mark here in Huntington. Gamage will pick up the first down. A tough interception to make. Just 1:15 to play. That's a big chunk. Ahmed went backwards. Third down and 9. Pressure. Wells steps into it and throws complete. First down and a big one to Shadid Ahmed.
Flustered right now. Maybe you can get a cheap pressure with just 3 or 4 guys.
And Wells stepping up, going long, has a man down there. Willie Johnson got it! Touchdown, Marshall! A 52-yard prayer! And they're an extra point away from tying it.
Well, sometimes to beat these zones, you just get multiple guys running vertical routes on the same side of the field to stress out the corner and the safety. You create a one-on-one matchup by doing that. It's not a man coverage, but it turns into one. They get the leverage that they need. The ball's thrown exactly where it needs to, where only the receiver can go and make the adjustment. What a play by Wells in this offense.
Shane Chucci to tie it up, and he does.
Just getting into the red zone as everything becomes much more compressed, and you can't mess with the safeties like you can in the field of play.
Wells will roll that pocket right. He'll throw. Touchdown! Shadid Ahmed. now the pressure's squarely on Old Dominion.
Well, I love this play call. You intentionally get him outside the pocket. You buy some time with the running back there as your personal protector, and then you get Ahmed, who's going to push.
2nd down and 8. It went up the middle to Watson. Abraham Beauplan was not fooled by that eye candy in the backfield. Watson again, and again he is thrown down. Brandon Drayton, boy, they loved getting him back. Just his 2nd game of the season. Got to get it to the 3-yard line.
Man coverage.
Marshall coming with pressure. Hit as he throws. End zone. Incomplete. No flags. Marshall survives on homecoming.